Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Art, and today I'm not alone. I'm with my friend Chris. Chris, hello.
Hey,
He's gay, just like me. Chris, can you tell a couple of words about yourself?
I am gay content creator. I like skateboarding. I like Pokemon a lot. I used to play soccer. A content creator, and that's what I do. Yeah.
What age did you came out?
I came out when I was 16, and my whole soccer team found out. I mean, some of them were chill about it, but there was definitely a lot of them that thought it was weird, thought I had a crush on them immediately when there was probably one of them that I actually thought was cute. All the other ones, no.
But did you come out first to your parents, or you came out to your friends first, and they kind of find out what happened? And why do you think they actually took it very bad? Also, if you can tell us where you're from, what part of the U.S.
I'm from New England, so I grew up in a small town in New England. And so how I did it is I had these two girlfriends. Obviously, I had to tell girls first. I told them, obviously, they didn't care. And then I decided to tell my family. My family was all really accepting. Even I have three brothers. They all didn't care. And then it was time. Well, I tried telling my guy friend group. I had a small guy friend group of like 5 of us. We were all guys, all played soccer. At lunch, I was talking to one of them who didn't believe me, and there was actually a Ukrainian kid who transferred to my school, and he overheard me talking. And he overheard us talking, and he also played soccer. He was cool. I don't really like hold this against him or anything, but he went around asking like everyone else he was like, it's true, Chris is a gay. And that's how the whole school found out, was pretty much from him, because he like kind of leaked it on accident. But so then my whole school found out, and then all my friends.
Not really an accident, though, right?
I mean, he wasn't trying to like do it on purpose. I don't know. I think he just wanted to know like if I was actually gay. So, and actually, I came out to my straight friends, and they thought I was playing like a prank on them. Like they thought I was joking. And then after like the whole school found out and everyone realized I was actually telling the truth, is when my friend groups, all of them except one, just completely like ditched me, ghosted me, didn't want to be my friend anymore. It made soccer super awkward because they were like my closest friends, and all the soccer players on the team saw them like not being my friend anymore when they were supposed to be the ones that were my friends. But glad my family was really accepting though, because that's what matters the most, I think.
Your soccer friends, they did not accept you. Did you start talking to them? Did they change their mind over the years or no?
It was only really awkward at first, and I don't know if it was really me who was making it awkward, if it was them making it awkward, probably both of us. No, my senior year, because I was like a really good soccer player, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but I was like one of the best players. They tried to like message me and like be like, hey, come back on the team, we want you back. But at that point, it was too late, I felt, so I just didn't really go back. But they were nice enough to ask me to come back, I guess. So
In this team, did you had any specific person that you were very close with, and a specific friend that you were very close with, or it was just mainly activity, hobby, and you guys were not always hanging out together? Because you said there were like 5 of us, 5 of you. Was there someone who was very, very like your close friend?
yeah, one of them was, I would say, my best friend. We used to play Minecraft together a lot, and I mean, we were just the closest. I would go over his house after school multiple times, and then anything soccer. He wasn't that good, but like we were we were still best friends pretty much, yeah.
And how he specifically took it? Was he like fine, or like was he also like asshole?
He, after I came out, has not said a word to me to this day still. So, yeah, and it's weird because since he was my best friend, I don't want to do this, but I always have dreams about him, and like we're still friends in the dream, and then I wake up and then I'm like, it's annoying because I don't want to, but I think it's because he has just not said a single word to me. So it's like maybe some part of me wants to ask him and just say, why did you do that? What's up?
Do you think that if he would ever come back to you and say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I was an asshole," do you think you would forgive him and like you would be able to be friends with him, or you just don't think you would be able? you would be able to be friends again?
I don't think we would ever be friends like we were, but I don't know. I would have to see how he's changed as a person, but probably not.
Well, I love this. As a person who grew up in New England, do you see New England as a conservative area? Do you feel like people are acceptable there? What do you think?
Actually, I think for the most part, people are actually accepting. Maybe just some of the smaller towns have a few people who are not as accepting. I mean, my other friends in the school, I guess, kind of came around afterwards, after a year, I remember, but it was just kind of awkward. I wish it was initially they were just like, we love that, we love you, it's okay. But it took a little bit of time, so. But I wouldn't say it's necessarily conservative, though. No.
What advice you would give to people who are watching you? Maybe there is a soccer player right there who is sitting in New England or Texas, and he plays soccer and he is gay, and he's afraid. And you just told me your story, and I feel like this story is touchy and it's sad at some cases, because you still remember the friend who never said a word to you, which just suck. And I went through a similar experience when, for example, my friend, when I came out first, one of the girls said, "No, you're lying to me." Like, yeah, so I can relate some things to this, But what's one advice you would give to a person who sits behind the monitor right now and they're like looking how to come out, how to be, especially being in sports, even if it's in high school, you're an athlete, and I feel like there is more pressure there, or maybe there is less, but I feel like there is more. How do you do this in 2022 or 2023 and like in future? Or maybe you would have done it differently now, so it wouldn't shock anyone. Or of course this Ukrainian kid is suck. Like it's weird that he was gonna go and just ask all the people. Not great. If you Ukrainian kid is watching us, you're suck. But overall, would you done it differently, and what's the advice you would give to people who are gonna come out in future?
So I would say if you're in high school and you're wanting to come out and you're on the soccer team like I was, maybe just wait until college if you can. If you really want to come out though, because I kind of wish I waited until college, but if you really feel like you want to come out, maybe just tell a few of your close friends, because then you can have people who know, but everyone doesn't need to know that about you. I mean, if people ask, you can just say casually, maybe. But I guess when I did it, it kind of became a whole thing because everyone kind of found out, and then they were wondering, and then I ended up putting on my Instagram a post that was like, yes, I'm actually gay. So it was kind of like this whole thing, and tell a few of your close friends who you can trust, who won't talk behind your back and gossip about you, or maybe just wait until college, because I don't think anyone will care as much in college.
But do you think the high schools now, you just think they're still not as acceptable as, for example, when you go to college, right? You still think there is more like dangerous, because there are a lot of kids and they're coming out earlier right now, but I've never had this experience because I never came out to my high school. I was just straight for 24 years. So do you think for you, it's still, you didn't process this, that you don't think that you need to come out in high school, right? Or you think it's better to wait for college?
I don't want to say it's bad or not good or you shouldn't come out in high school, because you can if you want, all the power to you. But I just think if you want to play it a little more safe and not go through a lot of awkward situations, maybe just wait until college. And that doesn't mean you can't date guys when you're still in high school. I guess I'm saying like you would be like a DL guy, which I mean, I don't want to say that. So you could just be gay, but don't broadcast it. Like, don't make like a coming out post if you have all of your school following you. Just be gay a little more privately. Unless you want to be extra and all out there, then just go for it. But I kind of wish I waited to come out until college.
Is actually very interesting, because a lot of people are very mad at people who are coming out, because they think nowadays you just should be you. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, I don't want you guys get around the idea of what Chris is saying. I'm definitely getting what you're saying. You should just be you. And if you're gay, you don't have to. And eventually there is going to be a time when no one has to come out. It's just like, okay, you like guys, you like girls, you like that's probably the idea you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Because yeah, of course you can come out and like, why not? All good for you. It's just my question was how to do it safer, and that's Chris' experience, which I respect a lot. I have a lot of comments sometimes in my videos. It's like, what do you mean you do coming out video? It doesn't matter. Like, it's 2022. Well, it still matters. Some people go through a hard time, and some people lose their friends, the whole hobby. So yeah, thank you so much, Chris, for opening up today. I really appreciate you coming here and being sincere about your experiences. Definitely gonna leave the Chris channel in my YouTube description. Check out his channel. He's amazing guy who does a lot of cool stuff and who is actually very funny. You should definitely figure out a lot of his stuff. And I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me, Art. Make sure you guys all subscribe to Art. I love his videos, and I'm really glad. I think, who actually reached out, me or you?
I think it's...
We both... Oh, I know. I saw that you used my sound, and then I messaged you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Awesome. And thank you so much. Subscribe, smash the like button, because if you didn't smash the like button, you're cheating. Cheating is bad. And let me know in comments, what are your coming out experiences, and what do you think? Should you wait to college to play it safer? Should you come out, or should you just be gay? And everyone will know without you even saying things. Thank you so much. My name is Art, and I'll see you next. Bye.